Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I will explain you the first Kickstart problem of 2022. Okay, that is the speed typing. And here the problem statement is very simple, so I will not spend much time to explain the same. Here Barbara is given string I and she has to type the same and let that be variable be P. Okay, and obviously when we try to write something we make some few typos, right? So our job here is to find out how many extra letters must be deleted from the string which we typed to get the given string. Okay, and by the way, note that these two inputs are case sensitive. Okay, let us try to understand the input data set which they have given. So in the first set, we are given two test cases. That is, here you have like 4 times A and this is here you have 5 times A. So removing one A will give you the original string. And in second case, you have 5 times B and next you have 4 times B and C. The problem statement says that you have delete, not add anything. So obviously here you cannot get the original string from removing C. That's why here its answer is impossible. And let's go to the next set which they have given. So in here, if you remove these two letters, then you'll get this the first sentence. And here in the second example, if you remove even if you remove this K, you will not get the original string because they have mentioned it's a case sensitive, so you cannot compare capital K with small k. So and it's not matching at all. Even the string itself is matching, but because of the case sensitivity, it's not matching. So again, the answer is impossible here. So 2 and impossible. So let us now try to create our own test cases. So here you have four test cases. So this you cannot say it's equal because the small letter I and capital I are not equal. So here you cannot recover the original string. So answer is impossible. And next case, if you remove the small letter b, then you get original string. So your answer is 1. And here you cannot again compare this cu and this cu is different. So again impossible. And but here actually if you compare this, it's exactly same. But only thing is that these three letters are extra, and these three and these three q q q and q q q. So if you remove this six letters, then you get this string. Okay, so the answer is 6 here, and remaining impossible 1 and impossible. Okay, so let us try to create a pseudo code. So first we have to read all the inputs, the total test cases, the input string and the test string for all these test cases. Then we need to like loop through these strings. For that we need a pointer for this input string and pointer for the test string. Instead of looping two times, we can loop only one time. So the logic here is just loop to the string and check whether the letters are matching. If the letters are matching, then increment both the pointers to next plus one. And if it is not matching, then increment only the test pointer because that test string will be better than the input string lengthwise. Okay, and after doing all this thing, okay, at the end what you need to do is you need to just check whether the pointer has reached the end, which is nothing but the pointer is equal to length of input string. If yes, then you have to output the difference between the strings, which is nothing but your final output. Okay, and otherwise you just have to display as it's impossible with all capitals. Okay. Yeah. This is the Python code for this pseudo code which I designed in the previous slide. So here, just read this input, and to understand this code, let us assume a simple example. Okay, one, and this is the input string, and this is the test string. Okay, so obviously you can see that it's matching. Like if you remove A, B, and E, you will get the input string. So let us try to understand the code step by step. Okay, we'll try to debug it as we go through. So first read this input and which is nothing but 1. So this will be looped only one time, and then read this input string which is CD, and read this test string A B C D E, and we'll start this indices for strings will start from 0. So let us keep a pointer here and equal to 0 and 0. Okay. Now for looping, the variables keeps on changing, right? So I'll just update in this section so that it's easy to understand. In the first loop, the pointer will be 0 for both the input and the test strings. So you're comparing whether the pointer is less than the length of the strings. Okay. So length of either this string or this string. Actually, like both strings should be less than. Okay. Less than 2 and less than 5. Okay. CD length is 2 and ABCD length is 5. Okay. If it is true, then only you just do this pointer increment. And here inside, what you need to do is you need to check whether the pointer input 0 and pointer input to test is 0, which is number C and A. Compare those values. If it is matching, okay, then you have to both pointer need to be incremented. If it is not matching, right now it's not matching. Okay, that's why you have to increment only the test pointer, which I am doing it here. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now after incrementing, it will become 1 and this will be 0 only. So this is the second. Now we will go to the second loop. Okay, second time when you are looping, so here we have 0 less than 2 and 1 less than 5, and then we are comparing the C with the second letter B. Okay, it's still not matching. That's why only the pointer test will be incremented by 1, and then it will be pointer test will become 2, and you're checking whether the third letter, which is C, is equal to C. Yes, it is matching. If it is matching, then this part of the code should be executed. The pointer input should be also incremented along with the pointer test cases. Okay, so that in the next loop you have pointer input 1, okay, and pointer test case 3, so which is nothing but C and D and D. Okay, so you are comparing D and D, and it is matching, then again move to the next. Okay, here I think 2 is less than 2 because we do not have the index 2, because 0 1 index only we have in input string. So this, the condition will fail here even though we have extra character here, and this is failing, so that's why it will exit from the loop, because this is the optimization. Okay. And once it exit from the loop, then it will come here and it will check, okay, fine, whether the pointer input, okay, pointer input was 2, okay, and is matching with the length of the string, input string, which is also 2. So it is already reached that point. So it's both are satisfied. Then yeah, answer is equal to nothing but you just have to subtract the length of test, okay, minus the length of this input string, which is nothing but 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. So 3 is the answer here. I hope this is clear. So yeah, if this video is helpful to you, so consider subscribing to my channel, and yeah, also like, and yeah, and also if you have any feedback, so do please feel free to put in the comment section. I'll go through it, and if you don't understand any part of the code, I can explain you in the comment. Thank you.